Hi everyone, Coach Carpenter here. Since we are going virtual again, Coach Williams and we wanted to put together a cool down stretch video with you. So when we're all done doing the in-person live class via Google Classroom, this is the video you're gonna log on to when we ask you to perform the cool down stretch. So let's get started. Stand on up. Okay, feet about shoulder width apart, and we're just gonna slowly go on down, stretch down towards one of our legs. It doesn't matter which one, pick whatever one you wanna start with. Do your best, try to keep your leg nice and straight. If you can go to your toe, that's fine. If you can go to the floor, that's fine too. If you can't go quite all the way, that is fine too. Go to the point where you feel a nice slight pull and hold that there. Okay, we're gonna switch over to the other leg. So we're up, back down. Stretching should not hurt. Okay, so if it hurts you, you might be going a little too far. You never wanna force a stretch. Okay, so go to a point that you feel a slight pull, like you can feel your muscles being stretched. Okay, and then that's the point where you want to hold it. And everyone's point is a little different. Okay. Now, we hold that, good, and then up, we're gonna go in the middle now, so bring both hands, straight legs again, keeping a nice straight back. We're gonna hinge, we're gonna bend from our waist, okay? See if you can touch the floor. If you can, great. If not, maybe you're only here and that's your comfort level, that is fine. Hold whatever level, whatever point feels good for you. Now, we always do these stretches after we perform some type of activity. We never do these stretches before activity. Why? Why do you think? Well, if you said we only stretch warm muscles, you are correct. So great job with that. All right, and up. Good. Okay, let's try to bring our legs together. Again, straight legs. Here we go, try not to bend. We only stretch warm muscles. Why is that important? Well, because cold muscles, when stretched, you could actually injure them. Okay, so if we want to warm up our muscles before activity, we want to do exercises that involve some movement. Okay, so maybe a light jog, maybe some jump roping, skipping, galloping around, okay? Movement, that's called dynamic stretching. So we want stretches that involve moving. Static stretches, like the ones we're doing right now, when we're staying in place, this is better for after exercise because your muscles are already warmed up. All right, so you take one leg, bring the other leg on top of it. So now we're gonna isolate. That means we're going to just stretch and focus on the back leg. So one leg over the front. Again, nice straight legs, go as far as you can and hold that stretch right there. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. And another really important thing to do before, during, and after exercise is what? What do you think? All right, come on back up, shake that up. Head on back down, one more time for this one. Another really great thing to do is hydrate. If you said drink water, bingo. So hydrating, drinking water is very important, okay? Let's stand on up, switch legs, so bring the other leg in front, and then we're gonna bend down with our, remember, hinge from our hips, straight legs, as straight as you can. So water is very important because we need to stay hydrated. If we're dehydrated, that is not good for our body. So staying hydrated before, during, after, and throughout the day is really important. Our body naturally loses water throughout the day, so constantly replenishing it, that means putting it back into our body, is very important for our health. Good, and up, we're gonna do this one more time, so shake that out, and slowly head on back down. You guys are doing excellent. When you are breathing through your stretches, really try to, when you exhale, try to deepen your stretch. So if I'm inhaling right now, when I exhale, I try to go a little deeper just to get a little extra stretch, just to extend it. Very good, and up right there. All right, so we're also gonna work on some balancing right now. So on one leg, okay, and try to keep your belly button over that leg that you decide to keep down. Bring your other leg in, so it's gonna look like this, and you're gonna hold it from your ankle, not your foot. From your ankle here, point your knee down. So from the front, my knee is down, not way out here, not up here, guys, right straight down. If you need balance, you can move your other arm to counterbalance. Okay, try not to hop, try not to jump around. Keep your belly button over your foot. What also helps is keeping your focus on one object, not looking around your room, okay? So that will help keep your balance by focusing on one object. Good, let's switch it up, guys. So again, one foot down, hold on to the ankle of the other one, bring it in close so your knees are close together. Bring your other arm out if you'd like to counterbalance, and keep your focus on one object. Okay, good. I like to have that object lower to the ground. When you start to look up, you start to lose your balance. See how that works? So focus downward. Good. You guys are doing excellent. Very good. All right, so let's stretch that out. Woo! Feeling loose already. All right, so take one arm and you're gonna kind of like stretch it out in front of you. And then keep it going as if you're gonna hug yourself. With your other arm, bring it close to your body, and we're gonna stretch out our shoulder muscle. Okay, that's also called your deltoid. That's this one right here. So we're getting a good shoulder stretch right here. Again, breathing through that stretch. You guys are doing very, very good. I like having a nice cool down because it increases your what? What does stretching increase? Take a minute, think about it. Good, switch your arms. Stretching increases, if you said flexibility, you are absolutely correct. Way to go. Okay, so why is it good to be flexible? Why is also working on our flexibility very important? I'm going to give you a hint. It decreases something else. It decreases the chance of something else. All right, so think about that while we do our next stretch. Raise our arm up as if we're asking our teacher a question in class. Bring it behind you as if you're going to give yourself a little pat on the back. And then with your other hand, your free hand, just pull slightly on your elbow backwards. And this muscle right here, that's called your tricep. We're going to stretch that out. So we're stretching our tricep out. So we said that stretching increases flexibility, and flexibility decreases, if you said, the risk of injury. Bingo! You're absolutely right. All right, switch hands. Raise that other one. Pat yourself on the back, keeping that elbow pointing to the ceiling. With your free hand, just lightly pull back on that elbow. Why is it important to reduce the risk of injury? Why is it important for us to try not to get hurt? Okay, why is that? Well, nobody likes to be injured, right? So we want to be up moving, we want to be physically fit, and so if we're injured, that might, you can sit down while we're talking, that might prevent us, that might stop us from being able to do the things we enjoy. So let's take the bottom of our feet, put them together, and we're going to do our butterfly stretch. So we're going to hold onto our feet. What we want you to do is try to pull your knees towards the floor, okay? Try not to flap them around, just pull them forward. If you pull them towards the floor, if you would like to lean forward into your stretch, try to do so with a nice straight back there. You should feel this on the inside of your legs, okay? This is the butterfly stretch. And you can release it by lifting up, and then take a nice deep breath. When you're ready again, bring it back towards the floor and lean forward. You guys are doing great. Good. So not only does being flexible, reduce injury from sports, but also everyday life. Sometimes, how many of us maybe have ever just been walking, okay, and rolled an ankle, or hurt a muscle, or any type of injury? Well, it also helps decrease injury just from everyday movements. Maybe it's getting out of bed, maybe it's walking downstairs, okay? So it's really all around very good to reduce injury in all aspects of our life. All right, guys, you're doing great. Let's take one foot, bring it forward, keep the other one in so it's right along our legs, so it's bent and resting on there. With nice straight arms, straight legs, try to reach out towards your toes. You guys are doing great. We are almost done with our stretch. You guys are rocking this. Way to go. You should feel this in the back of your legs. So we call that our rear chain muscles, okay? Keeping those nice and loose are very important, okay? So we're gonna lift up, take a deep breath, and stretch back into it. See if you can get a little bit further. Again, make sure your leg is nice and straight. This, keeping your knee bent, this isn't going to do much, guys, okay? So make sure you keep it nice and straight. Very good. Switch it up. So the other leg's coming out, the other leg's coming in, and we're going to stretch towards our toes. Oh, yeah, that one feels a little tighter for me. How about for you? Was there one side that felt a little tighter? Usually for me, it's my left side. So that's not the side I tend to use more. Okay, lift that back up. Take a nice deep breath. And back into it. You guys are doing fabulous. We are almost done. All right, you're doing very, very good. Okay, good. And then one more. We're gonna finish with just both legs forward. Do the best you can. Reach towards your toes. If you can't get right there, again, that's okay. Go to your comfort level, okay? So if you can only go right here, but you can feel a nice pull, that's good. But you don't want it to hurt. Always remember, stretching should not hurt. Okay, you guys are doing excellent. Very good. Breathe through it. Oh, very nice. Remember, we only stretch warm muscles, and it's always after exercise. So you guys did fabulous. Great job with our cool down stretch today. Coach and I cannot wait to see you back in the gym in no time. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, drink lots of water to stay hydrated, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.